The most reliable way to determine the sex of a skeleton is by examining the bones of the pelvic girdle. These bones are the most sexually dimorphic in the body because of the requirements of pregnancy and childbirth in females. So in this tutorial, we'll talk about the distinguishing features of the male and the female pelvic girdle. So the first thing you'll look at when deciding whether a pelvic girdle is male or female is the angle formed by the pubic arch, which is also called the subpubic angle. This is the angle formed when the right and the left pubic bones are aligned at the pubic symphysis. In the male, the subpubic angle will be narrow and less than 90 degrees. In the female, this angle is much wider. It's typically more than 100 degrees. So let's take a look at the subpubic angles in each of these pelvic girdles. And which one do you think is the male and which one is the female? So you can see the pelvic girdle on your left has a much narrower pubic angle, subpubic angle, and that's the male. And the pelvis on your right has the much wider subpubic angle, and that one is the female. The second thing to look at is the coccyx. In the males, the coccyx projects more into the pelvic inlet. In the females, it's tilted more towards the posterior. If you look from the superior view, in the male, you can clearly see the coccyx projecting into the pelvic inlet. In the female, you can't see the coccyx because the posterior angle prevents your view. A third distinguishing feature between the male and female pelvis is the greater sciatic notch, which is located above the ischial spine. You can see in the males the greater sciatic notch is much narrower and it's U-shaped, while in the females it's much wider. These are three obvious differences in the male and female pelvis. There are numerous other differences that you'll explore in the lab. If you have any additional methods for differentiation of male and female pelvis, or any questions about this tutorial, please share on the discussion board for this module.